welcome to another episode of Asexualized, my asexual life. This is the place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual, and I share my own asexual journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe right here, right now. Click the subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit that bell icon so get notified of every time I go live right now or post a new video. I'm already starting to lose my voice because I was screaming on the rides yesterday at Breen for the asexual meetup. And so if you don't know who I am the founder of asexualist.com, founder of Asexualized Academy, and also the writer of this book. That's Asexual Perspectives 47 Asexual Stories, Love, Life and Sex, a Celebration of Asexual Diversity. So if you want to get a copy, you can follow the links below. So yeah, today I'm doing a movie review of the film Aladdin. So I went to watch Aladdin with my asexual friend, best friend tonight. It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Really so much fun. I have to tell you, Aladdin is one movie that's completely sex-free, that is really a romantic love story without any sex, any sexual innuendo, without any sexual connotations. It's just pure love and romance. And that's what I really loved about this film. The film absolutely blew my mind away. The guy who's the lead actor is absolutely gorgeous in it. If you didn't know, I am asexual, so I lack sexual attraction, but I'm heteromantic, so I'm romantically attracted to guys only, and particularly foreign guys. And this guy who plays the lead character in Aladdin is so aesthetically beautiful. His smile is gorgeous. But what I really loved a lot in the movie, throughout the movie, was the scenery was incredible. The special effects were stunning. The costumes, the lighting were absolutely magnificent. Seriously, the film surpassed my expectations beyond words. It was just out of this world sensational. I seriously felt like I was looking at a theatrical performance on stage in London or something. You definitely should be on the London stage, right? But it was in the cinema, but it just felt like you were in a theatre and watching a whole performance. It was incredible. It was one of the most bestest films I've seen in my life. They had these just wonderful effects of when the genie comes out the lamp, which is played by Will Smith. Will Smith is absolutely also fantastic in this movie. I have to say, he is a brilliant actor, a brilliant singer in it. So much fun. The film was hilarious in parts. Me and Sam were laughing. There was a woman near us that was laughing with her daughter. She couldn't do nothing but laugh. It was hilarious in parts, right? And yeah, Will Smith was incredible. I thought his voice was more beautiful than on his usual music. I thought he played the part really well. He seemed to be very convincing of the genie of the lamp. Very convincing. You know, you've seen Will Smith in other films like Men in Black and stuff, and you're just like used to him, right? Playing these other roles. But when he does the genie in the lamp, he was very believable to me. He was like really into the part. You could see he absolutely adored being genie of the lamp. And the guy who played Aladdin, he was gorgeous, beautiful, funny, really sweet, cute. Very good at doing the stunts they got Aladdin to do were incredible. You could tell that it was a stunt double in one bit. I won't go into that. But yeah, it was just a really good movie, you know. And there was these scenes with Genie and of the lamp and Aladdin. And there's just all fireworks going, there's all songs going, there's it's just like spectacular. It's just amazing. Absolutely incredible. And the costumes, the costume that the main woman wore, the princess, her costumes were absolutely stunning as well. Now, I love when I do like wearing dresses, sometimes I like to wear what I call a princess dress, right? And these dresses were like Indian dresses, right? But they were gorgeous, made of satin and silk, and I love sparkly things like sequins. The dresses that she wore were spectacularly sequined, right? And, the only sexual stuff you could say that was in the film was the fact you caught a little bit of her breast at the very top in the dress, but it was very elegantly done, right? The camera wasn't perverse on her. And the good thing about this love story is there was no sex in it. You know, you didn't see him looking at her body. You saw him looking at her face. You saw him connect with her very emotionally, very romantically. And he said, we've got a connection. It wasn't like we fancied each other. It wasn't like we're sexually attracted to each other. It wasn't about sex whatsoever. All it was is about a connection. And she even said in the film that she gets attracted to a guy's mind, basically. So she's like attracted to guy's intelligence. And when the other women, when he becomes popular, because if you don't know the story of Aladdin, Aladdin decides he wants to be a prince to marry the princess, right? But when he actually becomes this prince, you know, he's not used to other women looking at him. And to be honest, in the film, he's not bothered. He looks at other women, he's like, oh, okay, hi. And even though there's other women like really interested in him, all he's interested in is the princess. He's not interested in looking at other women, right? When other women fancy him, they're not, you know, he's not all over them. He's just like, okay, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. And all he's interested in is the princess, not for her body, but for her mind and the soulmate connection and love and emotional connection that they have. And that is what I adored about this film. Absolutely adored. It's one of the most sort of asexual romantic films I could say. Not because the characters are necessarily asexual, although they weren't sexual in the film. So who's to know, they might be asexual. But, you know, all I can say was it's a film that has no sex in it. As you know, I'm an asexual who's personally sex repulsed. So I look for films that have got no sex, no nudity in it, right? Because I don't like those two things. So this is a film that's got no sex in it whatsoever, and there's even no nudity in it, right? So you can be really happy knowing that if you're asexual, this film's going to be pretty much good to go. If you're aromantic, asexual, aromantic, as a lot of people say, someone who lacks romantic attraction, lacks sexual attraction, if you don't like a romantic storyline, then maybe you'll be just like not interested in this film. But I know some aromantic asexuals, they're still interested in reading about romantic situations and stories, even though they don't want to be romantically involved themselves. And like I said, it was just purely amazing, especially because the princess didn't care about the money. She didn't care about how these guys were trying to impress her or what they could bring her in terms of gifts. All she cared about was the heart of the guy and the mind and the connection between them. That was it. She couldn't be connected to other guys because they were too similar and too materialistic, basically. So I just thought it's just drinking water. I just thought it's a fabulous film. I'd highly recommend seeing Aladdin. It blew me away. Seriously, I thought this is a story that's been on pantomime loads. It's been done like to death in lots of ways. It's been a cartoon, obviously, like an animation. And I thought, what more can they do with this film, right? And it's actually directed, I think, and produced by Guy Ritchie. And it's just incredible. Because Guy Ritchie does a lot of films that are quite about, you know, like they've got a bit of a like fighting type thing, aren't they? You know, a lot of the films that he's in, there's more fighting stuff. But this was beautifully done. Beautifully done. Everything was beautiful. I loved me and my best friend Sam. He's an asexual homo-romantic, my best friend Sam is, which means he's romantically attracted to guys only. He doesn't want sex. He doesn't experience sexual attraction. I'm a heteromantic asexual, so I'm romantically attracted to guys, don't want sex with them because I'm not sexually attracted to them, right? But we both loved the main character. We both thought the main actor in Aladdin, the guy playing Aladdin, was absolutely gorgeous. Both of us did. And that's quite good. Like when you're with your friend who gets attracted to guys, I attracted to guys, we fancy the same guy, right? It's so cool. And so when I say he's got a beautiful smile and he's really kissable, he's like, yeah, I know what you mean. I agree. So it's really cool. So, but it was just really brilliant film. The including the trailers, it's about 3 hours long. So the film itself is about 2.5 hours, but it was just spectacular. Everything was spectacular. The monkey was really good in it as well. And I just thought the story is very cleverly told. It wasn't modern in terms of the look of the buildings or anything. It was like old in terms of that, but it was a very modern spin and twist on the way they presented Aladdin. the special effects, the scenery, the costumes, the kind of twists and turns. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I just thought it was beautiful. I couldn't believe it. I just thought I was watching something magnificent. You know, when you see a film and sometimes you're distracted by things around the room or you know, things going off in your head. This was one of those movies when I felt like I was really sucked into it. And like I was just really truly forgetting the outside world. Like I was into the movie. I was just relaxed there in the moment with them. And I just thought that's amazing, you know, because some films your mind wanders off here, there, and everywhere. Like, oh, what have you got to do when you get home? What have you got to do in the next few days? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying I didn't have any single little thing like that run through my head because my mind's very analytical and goes off of 5,000 places at once. But in overall, I'm thinking, wow, my mind's really relaxed and chilled, and this is a fabulous film. And I loved it. No sex, no nudity, you know, and it was full on emotional connection, a mind connection of the soul. That's what it was. That's what the love was based on. And so in that way, it was like true romantic asexual love and also intelligent romantic asexual love. So if you don't know what sapiosexual is, that's when you're sexually attracted to someone through the intelligence, the intellectual connection, right? But you can get sapio-asexual where you're not sexually attracted to someone, but you're attracted to them asexually. So you are attracted to them in the sense that you're attracted to their intelligence. So if you're sapio-asexual, you'd be attracted to someone because of their intelligence, because of the intelligent connection you got with them, but because of their intelligence. Like if they're speaking a really intelligent conversation to you, you know, that's when you would be really stimulated by them in the intellectual conversation you had with them. And so that's a sapio-asexual where you don't have any sexual attraction, you don't want sex with them, but you're very drawn to them, very attracted to them because of the great intellect they have. They might be talking to you about the world, the planet, the universe, about a specific subject that they really know about, a lot of knowledge they're really intelligent about, and it might make you feel like cuddling them, kissing them, being really close to them, or really just drawn to them, you know, like you really want to like listen to what they're saying, you really want to look in their eyes, and you really mesmerized by what they're talking about with you, and you like just could listen to them all night, you know, listen to her opinion, and you're just thinking this is wonderful. And you know, you become very intimate of the mind, not of the body. And I just thought that was amazing. I thought, really, this is like romantic asexual love. I really thought that. I mean, in the film, like I said, there's nothing sexual at all. Nothing sexual. The only thing that you could suggest is anything is the fact that you can see a little bit of her breast in her dress. But like I said, the camera wasn't perving all over them. You know, like a lot of the cameramen, they go, ooh. Yes, they did flash across a little bit. And yes, they did do the one angle from there. Because obviously I'm very analytical. But you know, there wasn't really you know, Aladdin wasn't looking at that. Aladdin was interested in her face, smart hair. He kept touching her hair. And they were talking about, you know, you found out in the end that she wasn't interested in money, materialistic wealth. She was interested in the mind and intellect. And I just thought, this is so refreshing. This is so refreshing. It's about time we had like an asexual love story. I'm not saying they're definitely asexual, but it's along the lines of asexuality, asexual love story. In that instance, you could have said they look like they could be asexual, you know? And so it was just amazing. Absolutely fabulous. And I love it. And I believe dreams can come true. You know, you can do anything you want in life. People say, oh, well, that's fiction. You can never make that reality. But, you know, even if you're single, you can make whatever your reality. If you want to buy yourself a castle when you're got enough money, you can buy yourself a castle. If you want to buy a place and do it up like a palace, you can do it up like a palace. If you want a horse-drawn carriage, you can hire one, can't you? Do you know what I mean? It might be more harder to find a prince, I think, or to find someone who's not a prince but who's worthy of your heart. I think that's probably the most difficult thing to find. Like Aladdin as himself, not as a prince, you know, he's got the most beautiful heart. You see, I'm not particularly, you know, I'm interested in money in the sense I need to live, I need to keep a roof over my head, food in my belly, and, you know, I need money to survive in this world, unfortunately. But I'm not interested in money in terms of a person. You know, I mean, obviously I need money to come and see me, but if they live in the same city as me, it's not going to be difficult, is it? But to see me, they won't need to spend loads of money. But I'm not interested in money per se. I don't care about the guy's money. All I care about is having a guy that is strong, that knows what he wants in his life, that knows what he wants in his life, that's going to go and come and get me, that's going to be steadfast, strong, really knows I'm the one for him, not interested in other women, like Aladdin is, you know? Aladdin sees this beautiful person, he knows he wants her, he knows he wants to spend the rest of his life with her, he'd do anything for her, he's prepared to walk away and leave her if it's in her best interest, even though he wants to be with her, but he will, you know, go for what he can. He will always try and, like, you know, just be this incredible guy that's so super strong that would do anything for his woman. And his heart is pure. And he really cares about people. And he really loves people. And he, you know, wants to make the world a better place, you know? And I think those are the qualities I love in a guy, you know? Someone who's steadfast, strong, who knows what they want in life, who's really beautiful and handsome, obviously, who's not interested in the body, not interested in sexual stuff, doesn't even talk about it, doesn't even look like that. He's not even looking at the body. He's interested in the face and the hair and the mind and the soul and the spirit of the person, the heart. And, you know, I just think those are such good qualities. I think the main male character portrays a lot of qualities that guys would do well to actually live up to. He's got high standards. He might be like a thief in part of the movie, but he's stealing money to eat, to survive, and also to give it to those who are less well off, a bit like Robin Hood. I don't agree with thieving, but he's doing it from a place of kindness in his heart, and he will do anything for the woman he loves. And I just think that's so beautiful. And my favourite song is A Whole New World from the Aladdin movie. And my best friend as well, his favourite song is the same as mine. And it was beautiful because on the in the film, that literally flying on this magic carpet and going over the scenery, I did think they could have a bit more beautiful scenery in that scene. If I'm being any type of criticism at all, because I don't really want to criticise the movie overall, it was absolutely magnificent. But I would say that in that scene where they're flying over with the magic carpet, it would have been good if they'd add a bit more colour in that scene when they're flying over and looked a bit more prettier underneath, I think. But you know, I just love the film. I want it on DVD or Blu-ray for like my mum to get it me for Christmas or something, because it was just fantastic. I would definitely recommend going to see it. I will put the link in the description after you watch this video so you can pre-order it from Amazon. And yeah, it's just going to be fabulous. Obviously, if you're seeing this film after it's already out on DVD or Blu-ray, you've done yourself a good job. So please do go and watch Aladdin. You won't be disappointed. I was blown away. I literally never expected it to be that good, to be honest. I thought, well, it's great. It looks good. But when I was like, wow. It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's so funny. It's awesome. Yes. And let's hope we have some more films that are more like asexuals, you know, where they're not interested in the body, they're just interested in the mind, soul, spirit, and heart. And it's true, deep love. And they know that person's the one for them. I love that, you know. And I love to meet my Indian real in life asexual soulmate one day. It would be nice. It would be wonderful. One day, and incredible, especially if he's cute, so cute like him. He's really beautiful. The guy playing Aladdin is amazing, you know. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I was blown away by the film. Go and watch it. Please go and see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. And let me know what you think after you've watched it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it. Thank you for the thumbs up so far. It really helps raise awareness of asexuality, because obviously I do film reviews every now and again on this channel which have no sex in them whatsoever, no nudity, and this is one of those films that you need to go and see. It's a beautiful romantic love story that would be very good for asexuals to watch if they're romantically inclined or like watching romance, you know. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, thumbs up, share, and I will see you on the next video or live stream. Thank you so much for being with me once again. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's, and I will see you on the next video or live stream. Love you lots. Take care. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.